Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 10 favorite drugstore products of the moment. Of the moment? At the moment. I have been on a real drugstore train at the moment and I have found some really great items, so I wanted to share them with you today. If you love videos related to drugstore makeup, then give this video a thumbs up so I know to do more. And let's get straight into the video. How many times did I just say video? If you have been watching my latest videos, I'm sure you can probably guess most of this list. But let's just go straight in. The first one is the NYX Total Control Drop Concealer. No, it's not. The first one is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. If you saw my first impressions video of this one, you would know that I wasn't really a big fan at the start. But then I tried it again and I fell in love. First of all, the color match is perfect. So the shade that I have is called Porcelain and it is really pale and it has a neutral undertone. Secondly, the coverage is fantastic. It says that it is buildable and I like to have a medium to mostly full coverage, and I definitely get this with this foundation. I do use more than the recommended drops that it says to use, but I'm always going to do that. Usually I put 2 drops on each cheek, a big one across my forehead, a few on my chin, blend it out, and then I go in with a little bit extra where I need it. This foundation also lasts for so long. I wear it to work when I have my 11-hour shifts and I come home and it looks good as new. It doesn't break up at all and it doesn't cling to any of my dry patches. The only con that I do have is the bottle is only 13 mils. That's not okay. Most foundations usually come with 30 mils of product, so you're getting less than half. So I'm pumping through this foundation like there's no tomorrow. Next on the list is the Australis Color Click Concealer in the green shade. So this one is a great spot concealer for covering up any redness that you may have. It's a really nice pale green color, so it's easy to blend into the skin, and even if you put too much on, because of its pale color, it doesn't show through your foundation. It's nice to see that the drugstore is coming out with more products like this and they're not just available on the high-end market, so I definitely do recommend this one if you need a green spot concealer. They also have some other colors, I think maybe a peach and a lavender, so if you need those, then definitely check them out. Next on the list are the ColourPop No Filter Concealers. I find that the formula is very creamy but also really lightweight and it gives a really good full coverage. It's nothing like Tarte Shape Tape, I don't think anything ever will be, but it is still really good for day-to-day wear. Although I love the formula and the lightweight feeling of this concealer, it oxidizes like a mother trucker. I uploaded a review earlier in the week, so if you watch that you would see I did some swatches so you can see the So you can see the oxidization and it is just on another level. So I can still use it, but that is just really disappointing. Next is the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte Translucent Powder. I have been a Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder ride or die hardcore fan from the beginning. It is literally the only powder I use. So when I saw that they released this one, I was like, well, I better try it. It is so lightweight and fine, you can literally barely feel it on your skin. It also has a really nice scent to it, which I had never really noticed about powders, but it's something a little nice, I guess. It also has really great packaging. It's just like a normal compact, but the Stay Matte one isn't like this. The Stay Matte one fully comes off, so if you have it in your handbag, it always snaps and breaks and comes off. It's just not convenient packaging. So when I saw that they put a little one of these things on this one, I was super happy. It means that I can chuck it in my bag, no worries, and use it for touch-ups whenever I need. Next is the Maybelline Monster Bronze Color and Highlighting Kit. Now, it can be pretty tricky to find a nice toned bronzer for pale skin from the drugstore. They are usually way too orange. So when I saw this one and had a close look at the shades, I was just like, oh my god, it's a winner. So as you can see, it comes with 3 bronzing shades and 1 highlighter. Two of the bronzing shades work really well for my pale skin. This one is more cool undertoned and this one is more warm. This one here is just far too orange, so I'm definitely not going to get any use out of that. The highlighter is a gold shade. It does look pretty deep in the pan, but once swatched, it's actually really beautiful. I end up picking this up on sale for about $10, so it is just such a bargain to be getting two bronzer shades and a highlighter shade that is going to work for me. The bronzers aren't matte, they do have a slight sheen to it, so if you like that in a bronzer, then I would definitely pick this up and try it out. Next, I have an eyeshadow palette, and this is the BYS Peach palette. First of all, the color selection is just amazing. I would literally use all of these colors. The formula of these shadows is also really great. They aren't dry at all, they are well pigmented, and they blend out really easily. The shimmer shades do need some Fix Plus just to make them pop a little bit more. I do that with most shimmer shades that I use anyway, so that's not a big deal for me. I am seriously loving this palette at the moment, and if you can get BYS where you live, I definitely recommend going and checking out their range. Next, I have another one from Rimmel. This is the Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer and Setting Spray. I literally fell in love with this since the moment I used it. There were a few other setting sprays in Priceline, but they all just had terrible reviews. So when this one came out, I had to try it, and oh my god, amazing. It literally keeps my makeup in place all day long, and the scent of it is just divine. It's really fresh and smells like cucumber. The spritzer on it as well is really nice. It doesn't spray out too much product, and it's also a really fine mist, so you're not drenching your face and then being like, aha. I haven't tried it as a primer yet, but as a setting spray, I absolutely love it and could not recommend it more. Next, I have some of the pressed powder highlights from ColourPop. Now, these I am really impressed with. I've really struggled to find a really nice, smooth, creamy, non-chalky highlighter from the affordable end of the scale, but these right here, these are winners. I picked up two shades. The first one is called Here Kitty Kitty, and then next is the shade Civil Play, and this is a pure white. On the glow scale, I'd say that they are around a 7 or an 8. If you use them with a fan brush, it gives a really nice daytime glowy, natural kind of look, but if you use them with a dense brush or use them wet, then that's when you're going to get a more in-your-face, shine and bright highlighter look. These only retail for around $6, so it is so affordable. I definitely recommend picking these up if you can. Next, I have the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Now, I picked this one up just on a whim at one of the Priceline makeup sales, and I am really digging it. I usually go for blonde eyebrow products rather than auburn or burgundy or any other ones that are catered to red hair, because the blonde shade and the cool undertone just suits me better from the blonde products. So the color match of this brow mascara is absolutely perfect. The wand is a little bit bigger than what I usually prefer, but because the formula is more on a dry side, when you pull the wand out, it's not covered in an outrageous amount of product. So you can just brush it through your brows without getting wet gel all over your forehead. I freaking hate that. So it sets your brows in place while also giving them a little bit of volume and color. And then last of all, I have some eyelashes to talk about, and these two pairs are by the brand Ardell. Ardell seriously make the best drugstore lashes. They have such a great range of different styles to suit any preferences that you might have. The first pair I have here are from the Faux Mink range, and they are in the style 811. They are shorter in the front and then get longer out towards the edges. They do have more of a thick band, and they are more for glamorous looks. And then next I have the Glamour Wispies. These ones are on a thin band and they aren't as dense as the Faux Mink lashes. So they can still be used for natural looks, but if you just want something a little bit extra, these are the ones to go for. These lashes are super easy to apply and you can reuse them many times. They are just great quality lashes. Alright, well that is all from me today. If you have any drugstore products that you would like me to test out, then just leave me a comment below and I will check them out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. All my other socials will be linked in the description box below if you want to come follow me over there. Otherwise, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!